in the room. Hello, hello. Hey, Crafty Leo. How you doing, darling? Thank you for coming in. It's Miss Unbiased. Oh, my baskets are falling over. Oh, amazing Friday. If not, I hope it gets better. I certainly do. Thank y'all for popping in. There's Vanita. Vanita is driving, y'all. Be safe, my dear. Be safe. Bias says, hello, everyone. There's my girl, All Things Precious with Miss Rolitha. I hope you are feeling better, love. It's good to see you. Says, good evening, Amsterdam, Katrina, and chat. Crafty Leo says, I'm great, beautiful. How are you today? I am wonderful. I got off work early. I'm quit leaving early. I need my money. Crafty Leo says, hey, Queen at Unbiased. Crystal's Unique's in the building. Hello, hello. There's Miss Marie with Wrap It Up Gifts. Hey, Katrina popping in. Thank you, darling. I appreciate you. There's Lisa My Bell says, hey, my Katrina and everyone with the gold hearts. Thank you, dear. Thank you, thank you. Crafty Leo says, hey, Miss Rolitha, great to see you. I pray you are doing well. Crafty Leo says, hey, Crystal's Unique. Monique says, hey, Katrina and everyone. Hello, Monique. Welcome in. Welcome in. And then we got Hope rolling in the door over here. Hello, Hope. Says, hello, 4K and family. Good to see you, sweetie. Rolita said that was autocorrect. Oh, the Amsterdam? Okay. See how autocorrect think it know what we be trying to say. Be messing up everything. For me, it'd be fat finger typing sometimes. Monique with the gold hearts. Crafty Leo says, hello, Miss Monique and Hope. Alicia says, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, please, and thank you. Got 21 in and 13 thumbs up. Lisa Bell says, hey, Crafty. I'm sitting here making my Easter baskets, y'all, trying to get them done. Trying to get them done so I can get them out of my house. Literally. I want you gone. Crafty Leo says, okay, working and listening. Okay, girl, I'm working and talking. I understand. Crystal says, hello, Crafty Leo. Crystal Unique says, hello, everyone. Happy Friday. It is a happy Friday, y'all. I'm having a good day. Crafty Leo says, who's going on the Kona tomorrow? Me, girl. Me. I will be on the Kona tomorrow. I think it's going to storm tonight. And I say that because we've had some storms roll in over yesterday. And my dog's in the house going crazy. So I believe that there's some more storms fixing to roll in here. Hopefully, we'll get through this live and it won't knock us out of it before we are ready to get knocked out of it. Cookies. Okay, y'all. So I am making another basket. This is, y'all know, I keep thinking I'm done with trolls. And I thought all I had was a towel left over. And I kept saying, I got a troll head, another troll head somewhere. I know I do. I know I do. I found it. And I mean, I was walking through this shed going, how you lose a head that big? Then I was like, well, maybe I miscounted them. Maybe I don't. I do. Alicia Gordon, we had horrible weather last week. Yes, we did too, but we got some horrible weather today too. Or, well, let me rephrase that. The weather has been excellent today, but I'm just thinking because my dogs, it has rained a little bit, just a little bit of sprinkle here and there. But I'm just thinking because my dog's in there going crazy that it's fixing to storm again. So I'm just putting the snacks on this basket so that I can get it wrapped and ready to go. And then I'm going to do Ariel. And I'll show y'all this one is done. I have done 2 preteen baskets. Got to get Ariel done because she got to go in a basket with her little Ariel friends. But this, and then this is the last, I promise it's the last Trolls basket, y'all. I ain't got no more troll stuff. Bias is laughing. LaBrenda said hi. Hey, LaBrenda, thank you for popping in. Twins Party of 5, Miss Shy is in the building. Hello, darling. Hey, Miss Katrina and everyone. Thank you for popping in. Lisa Bell says, LaBrenda and Unbiased, hello. And hello, Shy. Shy says, hello, Lisa. All right, I got to put my little airhead somewhere. So, I'm going to put my airhead here on the side. Right next, right by this cookie right here. Because this particular basket, I got to dress the sides of this big old box up. All right, let me get my little Kool-Aid tape down because y'all know he'll be trying to roll some everywhere if I don't tape him down. And then I'll show y'all what I got so far with this one. Yep, trying to move already. You don't want me to tape him down. This is a Kool-Aid jammer, and I had the little Kool-Aid poppers, and I had one sitting over here with the little Kool-Aid jammer, and now I can't find him. And I promise, Crafty Leo, I didn't eat him. I did not eat him. Thought about it. But I don't eat that stuff. Not them popping candies. See? There it is. Didn't eat him. I found a Tootsie Roll, though. He gone. I ate him. I ain't gonna lie, hon. I cannot resist them Tootsie Rolls. That's why I don't buy them that much. Don Simber Willis is in the building. Hello. Good to see you, my dear. Haven't seen you in a minute. So I'm happy to see you. She said just saying hello. I'll have to catch the replay. All right, my dear. Thank you for popping in. It is good to see you. Crafty Leo laughing. I ain't eat it. I thought about it. I ain't gonna lie. Ooh, I did. All occasions gifts is in the building. Says hello, Katrina and everyone. Hello, darling. Good to see you. Unbiased says, do you sell more girl baskets than boys? Not necessarily, Unbiased. I try to make a lot of gender neutral baskets. So I do a lot of my small baskets are gender neutral, girl or boy. But my bigger baskets tend to be more girls than boys. However, I got a whole Paw Patrol bucket over here that I'm fixing to do for boys. So I will have some big boy gifts as well. But I do have some, I think one of my wagons is a Hot Wheel, which I'll have that out tomorrow. And I'll probably, I don't know that I'll go live, but I might go live for just a little bit tomorrow. But I will definitely videotape even if I don't go live. But I have a Hot Wheels wagon. Sesame Street wagon. And I think my third wagon is a little boy's wagon. And then I have some Hot Wheels. I have Spider-Man, Hot Wheels baskets for little boys. And I'll have these Paw Patrols. I probably will have one girl Paw Patrol because I do have the little girl airplane, little pink thing. But the rest of that stuff is the little boys. So I can't really say I have more girl. Well, I probably do have more girls, but I do have a lot of gender neutral type baskets and my shovels. So Some of the shovels have trucks in them for the little boys, and some of the shovels have the little dolls that they had at the Dollar Tree in them. Let's see, make sure I ain't miss anybody. Crafty Leo says, you know I eat my inventory. I don't eat all of it because I don't, these little tangy candies, like this, the stuff that pops in your mouth, I don't want that. I choke to death on one of these things. As soon as it pop, it'll scare me and I'll inhale the rest of them that are in my mouth. We're going to put the little pop candy right here by the Kool-Aid. I don't even want to tape it like that. I want it like this. Yeah, I'll choke on these types of candies. Little Brenda Cohen says, as I eat a Milky Way. No, you ain't, girl. Was that for your inventory? Lisa Bell laughing. I promise y'all, I'm trying not to eat them cookies, eat this stuff. Well, the problem is I come in here and start making baskets hungry and I haven't cooked dinner yet. That's what the problem is. So I pop something in my mouth. So I'm gonna have to stop. Unbiased LLC says, okay, thanks. I was just curious. No problem, sweetie. Ask me anything. I'll tell you what I can and what I know. And then some of what I don't know that I think I know that I might be right, but I could be wrong. But I be trying. Crafty Leo says, Ferrero Rocher are my weakness and any gummy candy. I like them gummy candies too. I got some Ferrero Rochers in here somewhere. I haven't eaten any of those though. I don't want a whole mouthful of real sweet stuff, but I really do like them Tootsie Rolls. And I didn't buy like buy Tootsie Rolls. I had them, they were in a big pack of mixed candy. And because it was chocolate and y'all told me not to put chocolate in the baskets because it might get too hot and melt, I started eating them. Y'all know I was going to blame that on all of y'all, right? It's all of y'all. I'm kidding, y'all. I'm kidding. All right, I'm gonna tell y'all what I did do though. Okay, listen, let me just show you this one real quick. See if I can move y'all back because I feel like I'm just all in y'all's face. Back it up. Okay, so LaBrenda says, I like the giant Tootsie Roll bars. Yeah, me too. All right, so this is what I've done with the LOL so far. All right, and this one has the the troll head. Not LOL, y'all, it's trolls. All right, and I've got the troll pouch up here. All right, and then in the back is the troll washcloth and blanket set. I mean, washcloth and towel set. That's the hooded towel, comes with the washcloth. Let's see. All right, and then I'm just putting some candy and stuff on the sides. I got to pull some more candy out of here. Airhead, Cheez-Its, cookies. There's our Kool-Aid Jammer on the top there. Kool-Aid Jammer with the popping candy. We got some fluffy, fluffy stuffed cotton candy over here. All right, and then I have 2 eggs back here in the back with jelly beans in them. So I'm going to put some more candy in this one. I'll put some more candy. I'm going to attach some more candy and cookies to it. I want a bag of cookies done. And then haul that one and done. Let's see what we got over here. We got Rice Krispie treats. That's all I see over there. Ring pop. Gonna put a ring pop in there. Fruit snack. Everybody getting fruit snacks. Y'all remember I said everybody was getting sidewalk chalk? Well, I done ran out of sidewalk chalk. Everybody getting fruit snacks though. Because I definitely got those. Lisa Bell says so cute. Thank you, Lisa. Vanita says, how much are you selling my big shovels for if you have a miniature character in them? My shovels are $18, every one of them. All of my shovels have the Dollar Tree toys in them. So I have those little Dollar Tree dolls. None of them are themed. I may have one Spider-Man and one um, Hot Wheel shovel. I have to look at them, but the rest of them, all of them are the Dollar Tree toys with candy, the Dollar Tree little thing. And I know that I have about $5 in the shovels, and I'm selling them for 18. All of my shovels, I don't think it's quite 5, but close to 5. Because it's like $3.25 items on the shovels plus the candy, and all the candy came in bulk. Um, plus those little lollipop sharky things I had, the sharks and all of that. But yeah, I'm doing 18 on my shovels, and they're selling for 18. Um, my frisbees were also 18, and this lady brought 2 kids to the table, and they picked out 2 of the frisbees. So those frisbees, I've sold 2 of those for 18. That was part of the 3 items that I sold, was 2 frisbees and then one of my $20 baskets, which was a small basket. A lady came by, she was handicapped and had the handicap crutches and everything, and said she was going to make her little sister a basket. She just hadn't had time and couldn't get around to it. So she bought a one of the $20 baskets, and those again have the Dollar Tree toys in them. They have a few more items in them, but and they have the bigger candies in them. Because my shovels and stuff, those have cookies in them and stuff like that. I didn't put Cheez-Its and all of that stuff in my shovels. I didn't put drinks in my shovels. I didn't put none of that stuff in there. I put candy, candy that came out of a bulk bag. I'm like, yeah, we can't. I try to do it as economically as possible. Hey, Still Classy. This is Still Classy says hello, Katrina and chat. Welcome in. Welcome in. Lisa Bell says hi, Still Classy. Still Classy says hi, Lisa. Vanita says, okay, 18 for frisbees sounds good too. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And those, like I said, they have Dollar Tree toys in them too. Um, an entrepreneur diary. Miss Shamika is in the building. Hello, darling. Welcome in. It says, hey, Katrina and chat. Braggart Gifts is in the building. Miss Dina says, hey, everyone. Hello, darling. Lisa Bell says, hi, Mika and Dina. And Monique says, hey, Still Classy. All right, let me get my rest of these things on here. And then I'll show y'all the other 3 baskets that I have made today. So this is number 4. Gonna get our ring pop on here. Let me see. I'm gonna put this up here because why not? Why not? So anybody going out selling tomorrow, or y'all gonna finish up your baskets and then start another day? Because I think we're down to the wire. Down to the wire, y'all, because we got 1 week. And I scored Monday off, y'all, so I'm going to try to go out Monday, too. So I'm looking at Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Listen, what I would really love to do is to get sold out before Easter. Then I could take Easter off, cook Easter dinner, have a nice Easter day with the family. That's what I would like to happen. Shamika says, "Hey Lisa, still classy." Says, "I just loaded my van for tomorrow." Well, be careful, sweetie. Be careful. I don't know if you all were able to catch Jonna's video, but somebody broke in her car. If you all didn't know, broke in Jonna's van and tore up her gifts, stole some of her big gifts, and then just basically tore her items up and scattered them everywhere. And you know, and I mean, I can't even tell you how mad that gets me. It just goes all over me because y'all know how hard Jonna works. Jonna makes beautiful, beautiful baskets, and she works hard. She puts stuff out. She gives very good concepts, gives you very good ideas that you can start with and make your own and run with them. Just open-ended ideas that she gives you, and then for somebody to go in her van and not only break the windows in her van but take all of her stuff that she's worked real hard on, it just pisses me off. I mean, it really does. Pretty girl by does Pretty Girl Designs by Tasha's in the building. Says, "Hey Katrina, hey beautiful, thank you for popping in." Lisa Bell says, "Still classy. I thought about loading. However, it's extremely hot right now." Vanita says, "Me, yes, ma'am. I will be out there selling tomorrow." Still classy says, "I'm going out tomorrow." Okay. Lisa Bell says, "Hi, Tasha." Monique says, "I am." I'm glad. I need to see videos from everybody. Y'all going out? It's gonna be fun then. Let's take time slots going live. We'll all do a 1 hour live. Next up, Still Classy. Next up, Lisa Bell. Next up, Monique. Still Classy says, "Yeah, it's not hot here, Lisa. Thank goodness. Yeah, it's not really hot in Georgia yet, but it's thinking. I can tell it's thinking about it." Lisa says she's going out Saturday and Sunday. Okay. Shine says, "Yes, that would be great. Absolutely." Lisa said, "Thank goodness." Let's see, what is that? Cereeb444 said, "Hi, hello, welcome to the Crafty Corner, and thank you for popping in. We keeps it clean and classy over here. If you gets to acting a fool, I got mods that will help you out the door. So, thank you for coming. We appreciate you being here. Go ahead and hit that like button while you're in here as well." Lisa Bell says, "Yes, poor Miss Johnny." Man, I can't even tell you. That just went all over me. Still Classy says, "No, I didn't hear that." Yeah. Somebody broke in her van and just tore her stuff all up and stole some of her really, really nice higher end baskets. Um, Crystal's Unique says, I'm go tomorrow and next Friday." Okay. I'm gonna go Friday, Saturday. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go Sunday, Monday. I don't know when I'm going, y'all. I ain't going. I I just refuse. I don't even know when. Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Um, and then of course I gotta work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. But I'll be back out Saturday and Sunday if I still have a lot of baskets to sell. So I definitely want to get these baskets out of here. I hope to get them gone by next Saturday and take Sunday off. But we'll see how that goes. Next Friday night, I could go out, but I want to go to there's a play at one of the churches here. And these people put on a big production when they do these plays and stuff. They do what we call down here Judgment Journey. And if y'all are from Georgia, then I know some of y'all have heard of Judgment Journey. But they haven't done Judgment Journey since COVID. But they're doing um, a play that's called The Greatest Story Ever Told. Not this week, but next Friday night. So I want to go to that and take the family to that. So I know that I probably will not be out Friday selling because I want to go to that play. Sometimes we just got a life, y'all, and I'm all for a good play, and this church puts them on. Their Judgment Journey was awesome. Started from outside. You start outside riding on a wagon, and they ride you through their field in the wagon and everything, and they give you a little backstory. They have monitors set up outside, and the monitor comes on, and it gives you a little backstory of um, revelations and the judgment, the journey to judgment and all this other stuff. Then you get off the wagon and you're just kind of standing around in the field. Yeah, and it's dark, y'all. And then all of a sudden, three horses ride up, and there's three men on the horses, and they're really acting out revelations and the judgment journey. And I mean, you go through all these different things. You come up on the scene of where the rapture comes and people have disappeared and there's car wrecks everywhere and there's ambulances and there's this lady walking around looking for her baby. And um so you, after that scene, you keep walking on through and then you get to the podium where they have this big judge podium. We know how the judge sits up at his desk and everything, and they've got the gavel and all of that. And then they have these little tunnel areas that rise up out of the ground. And the devil will come, or the angels come, and they're going around, and the people, they're going around stamping your hands. And if you're listening to what they're saying, then you won't get the stamp. You don't get the stamp because you know better. That's the mark of the beast. So, and then they, after that, they walk you inside. And then when you go inside there, they have black lights everywhere so everybody can see who got the stamps. Never had no stamps on my hand. I'm like, yeah, we ain't stamping nothing on her. Twins Party of Five says, yes, that was so sad. Yeah, it was. It was. I hate that happened to her. She shares so much with us, and then for somebody to just take from her like that, it's awful. Crafty Leo says, wow, I didn't know that. That's sad. Monique said, it made me angry. Me too, Monique. Me too. LaBrenda said, people are just mean for no reason. Yeah, they really are. Crafty Leo's going out tomorrow. V Roy 21 says that it's time for him to go. We care, Crafty. We absolutely care. LBE is in the building. Hello, darling. Welcome in. Thank you for popping in. Says, hey, at Katrina in chat. It's good to see you. Crafty Leo says, V Roy, obviously you do, right? Right? That part, Crafty Leo, right? Braggart gives baskets. Miss Dina says, terrible, but she said she was going to keep going and start over. I'm glad it didn't defeat her. Yeah, me too. Me too. But it's just the thought of her having to redo all those beautiful concepts. And then she said that she wouldn't be able to replace some of those things, which I definitely understand that. With Easter being a week away, I don't see how you'd be able to, unless you can get them in on time. I don't know. I just know that made me mad. LaBrenda says, B Roy be gone. I know I got some mods in here. I saw them. Crafty Leo, are you speaking from experience? Oh, okay. Still classy. Where are the mods? Lisa's in here. I saw Lisa. And here, let me get rid of him. I don't know where the mods went, but they were here. They were here. Bye, V Roy. See you later. Let's see. So we don't do troll behavior. Go play somewhere safe. Oh Lord. I don't know why I can't get him off. Graf Leo says, God stopped me. Sean says, oh my, that sounds very nice. I would love that. Yeah, I'm going to definitely enjoy that play. So I can't wait to get to that. But like I said, they haven't done Judgment Journey since COVID. So I really, really hate that they're not doing that one because it was definitely a good play. Shamika is laughing. All right, I tried to delete him off of the channel, but it's not letting me do it, and I don't know why. Okay. Or maybe I can just see him and y'all can't anymore because it says he's hid. All right, y'all. Anyway, let me get the rest of this stuff on this basket. Then I will show y'all the next basket. Rice Krispie treat. Hey, these are safe, Crafty Leo. I don't like them. So they're safe. I haven't eaten any of these. I thought about it. But I decided, nah, let the kids have the Rice Krispie treats. Oh, honey, you missed it. My kids just came down here a few minutes ago and got Cheez-Its. And I'm just looking at them like, if y'all don't get out of my snacks. But at this point, I have a lot of Cheez-Its, so I was okay with it because I would rather they ate them than they all go to waste. So, all right, so that's all I'm putting on this one, y'all. So I done put the snacks on the front here. All right, so this Trolls basket is done. I just got to wrap it up. I'm going to set it over here out of the way. Maybe. All right, so this one is a little preteen that I did. All right, and this one has a villain, what do you call that? Beauty brush set. 3 eyeshadow brushes, 2 face brushes, and 3 cosmetic sponges. All right. So that's what's the main thing that's in this one. And this is what I was going to tell y'all what I did. Y'all see the Purling cookies in here? Well, I had some of those left over. And they expire May 23rd. So I didn't think they would be good for Mother's Day. So I put them in these Easter baskets here. So that I could get them out of here. And I'm sure that the kids will eat them. But anyway, we got that brush set in there. I have the Onyx Bath the shredded bath bomb or the crumble bath bomb. And then we got the hand cream set in here. We got lip gloss right here. And of course, I've got some bath confetti. Where is it? Right there. Color changing cup. Got our little keychain right there. And our little sloth wallet right there. And then, of course, all the snacks. They got the cotton candy here. And this one has the Airhead snow cone in it. We got a candy straw here to go with their cup. Even though the cup comes with a straw, I added that because I have several of those. I told y'all, everybody getting a fruit snack. I got plenty of those. You know, the box from Sam's comes with a lot. Let me get a drink, y'all. The box from Sam's Club comes with a lot of it in there. Then I have 2 eggs in there. Lollipops are Cheez-Its. All that good stuff. So this one is done. And the reason I'm doing these preteen baskets is because I've had none. I think I had one and a lady asked me about the preteen baskets or the teen baskets. And this was the same lady that was with that got the Frisbees. And so the older kids, that was the 2 younger kids that picked out the Frisbees. The 2 older kids probably would have went for something like that, but I didn't have any of those. I had some that were probably just below their age group. So I said, okay, I need to get these preteen teen baskets made because I haven't done those yet. So that's what I've been doing today, is trying to get those done. S. Marie is in the building. Hey, darling, thank you, Ian. Thank you, Ian. Thank you for coming in. Let me go back, y'all, because I done jumped all the way up there. Okay, Crafty Leo says she's in Cali, Miss Hope. Yeah, Jonna lives in Los Angeles. Classy says, I blocked him so I couldn't see anything else he said, shaking my head. Okay, honey, I think I got him off of here. Crafty Leo said, I eat those too. What, the Purlanes? Oh, the Rice Krispie treats? I don't eat them. Crafty Leo, I'll eat them if they're fresh made and they're warm. But those right there, Crafty Leo says cute. Thank you, darling. Vanita says cute. Still Classy says, how many people waste a lot of their tape when it twists over on them? I know, right? I hate it when that happens, but so far so good. It hadn't been doing that, Still Classy, but I do. I hate it when that happens. Y'all see how dry my hands are? That's from all that washing and stuff at work today. Vanita says, hey, Monique says, hey, Vanita. S. Marie says, hey, Katrina in chat. All right, y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming in. Hope says, oh, I thought maybe she lived close enough for me to take her some items. Nah, baby, she's in California. I think Taylor Made is also in California. I think she's actually not very, very far from Jonna. Vanita says, hey, Monique. All right, so that was one preteen. This is another preteen that is it? Oh, yeah, this is the preteen stitch basket with the wallet. It's got the makeup brushes as well. Or the teen. And this one also has a cup in it. It's got the Stitch body wash in it. And it's got a Stitch jewelry box in it. So this is also teen, preteen. Set your little butt back down there. And then this is the other one that I did today. All right, and this one is a teen, preteen as well. All right, and I did this one with the high bath bomb set. And this one is the the Putty Cat, whatever his name is. And then I put the Nana diary set, Nana surprise diary journal set in with this one. So this definitely could go for teen or a preteen. All right, so that's this one plus all the snacks and everything. And this one has a set of pencils in there as well. Those are the pencils. Nice little rainbow pencils. It's got the set of lotion in there. These are the lotions that I got at Big Lots before they closed. We did the snow cone airhead with this. There's some airheads in here. And then this one I did the cup of cotton candy instead of the bag. There's our Cheez-Its and cookies and all that good stuff. So, and then I just did a little Cookie Monster egg in there. So this one is also teen preteen. Those wicker baskets were the baskets that I got at, where did I get those? At that pop shelf that I've been to one time. I haven't been back up there yet, but I do have a mini haul that I'm going to show y'all, because I ain't going to keep you too long tonight. Oh, I'll put it in this little cabinet over there. Wait a minute. I'm not responsible for the mess you see in here. Okay, y'all, this is I have, y'all gonna love this. I have 11 Temu orders that I'm still waiting on. I didn't just order them though. I've just been waiting on them. They kind of straggling. These I got for free. And that's why I ended up with so many of them. Because I got 4 of them for free. So these are the little makeup bags that come from Temu. All right, and as you can see, they come in all the colors. So these I'm very happy about because I plan to put some DTF transfers on these just to spruce them up. Plus, they come in all these different colors. All right, so that was, there's 30 of these pouches in each bag. So and this is also to replace some of my stockpile as far as stocking up on some things. Because I do like to use these makeup bags often, I decided to stock up on them. So that one is open, so I'm going to show you some of the things I think will look pretty decent on them. I'll get my little box open here. Alright, so pull one of these out. And these DTFs y'all have seen before, but so that will fit on this pouch. All right, it says fear not. And I have several of these that I want to use on these. I also have, let me cut one of these down. Make sure I ain't cutting 2 of them. We got the peacocks. And these transfers will work on any of these because of the colors of the bags. And this one is blue. Got purple. Let's turn it the right way. All right, growing in grace. is what that says. I think that is so pretty. We got it in pink. Let's see, what other well, I got some more DTFs in the house. Okay. What else? What other colors we got? We got the light blue. Put a little peacock on there. We could put 2 on there if we want to. Got several of those. Okay. And then I got the red ones. Got the red ones. Says made to worship. And these were the darker colored ones in this bag in particular. Then it's got some of the lighter colored ones also in this bag. So I'll just show you the rest of the colors, but you get the idea of what I'm going to do with these. All right, so it's got the silver ones, green, yellow, got blue, and they got duplicates of the colors. This is pink. This is the dark pink. And then they just kind of start to repeat again. Orange, black, blue, the light blue. All right. So then again, the colors just start to repeat again. So, these were free. One of the free items I picked off of Temu. And I picked it 4 times. 4 different days I picked the same thing. Because that's what I wanted to go in these baskets. With these transfers, I'll be putting those on. And those will go into some Mother's Day baskets with some journals and stuff like that. So, let me put this business box back over here. So that is the mini haul and the baskets that I'm working on. So hopefully y'all pray that I get oh Lord, Paw Patrol done tonight. I don't know, y'all. I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna try my best. Ooh. Ooh. I promise you I'm gonna try though. I'm already tired. I need to go in here and cook some dinner too. I sure do. Nove's Creation says, hey, Mo. Hey, Bonnie. Let's see. Hope says, the people that purchased from me today said they are happy that I don't have a lot of candy, just the right amount. Yeah, I did not do a whole lot of candy. I got snacks in there, but not a whole lot of candy at all. Vonnie says, hey, y'all. Hello, hello. Monique says, hey, Norma. Hello, Norma. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let's see if I missed anybody. All right. So let's zip back down here. Cynthia Lyles Stewart is in the building. Says, hello, Katrina and Crafters. Hello, darling. Welcome in. Vonnie says, snap, Hope. Yes, ma'am. Shamika says that's nice. So many color options. Yeah, that's why I like that. A lot of color options, and you can definitely spruce some baskets up with it. S. Marie says nice colors. I may need to get some of those. Timu. S. Marie says, y'all, I came to Dollar Tree looking for price tags and walked up on a box of mama and mom tumblers. All right now. I ain't walked up on one yet. I'm gonna have to walk through the back where they stock stuff or store stuff at to find those, Esmery. Esmery said those are pretty. Thank you, darling. Hope says beautiful. Yeah, I love those colors. Sally Barlow is in the building. Says hello, Katrina. Hey, darling. Thank you for coming in. Norma Boone says hi, Monique. How are you today? Esmery says very nice items, Katrina. Thank you. That's my mini haul, y'all. That's it. That's what my one package that came in from Temu today. Now I got this little Mother's Day one sitting here that I started working on, and it ain't finished yet, but I will show you what it looks like so far. Because it's cute. I'm just trying to decide what else I'm going to do to it. All right, and this is just a dove concept. I'm going to turn y'all towards it. All right, so if you remember the yellow angel that I picked up off Temu. All right, and I just put it with the dove concept, and I've kind of wrapped it in some tulle, and it's inside of a jewelry box, and that's a glass jewelry box that I have this in. But I want to take that blue paper out and put a yellow paper down here in the bottom. And my daughter actually put that blue paper in there. And I was like, yeah, that's not going to work for me. But I wanted to start putting it together to see what it would look like once I taped everything down. But right now, this is what that started. And I started it and stopped it because I started thinking about all these other Easter baskets I need to get done. Then I started making more Easter baskets, so that's why I hadn't finished this one yet. I just set it to the side. I'm like, I'll get it done. I picked up 2 of those jewelry boxes at I think it was called the Home Place or Home something. This one was closing. It was in Columbus. I don't know if y'all remember that day I went to that store, and my daughter had an archery match up there, so I went up there because they were closing. Chilling with the Crowders told me about that. Had told us about that one, so I went up there. Monique says, I'm well, Norma. How are you? Monique says, hi, Sally. Hope says, I told my husband that I'm going to meal prep for the next basket season. Okay. You might need to videotape some of that, honey. I try to meal prep around here. It ain't working right now because these folks think that everything I prep is for one meal. Working my nerve. Hope says, awesome lot. Thank you, Hope. Norma Boone says, blessed by the best. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Monique says, was it at home? That's it, at home. I knew it was something home, Monique, but it was the one in Columbus, and it was closing. So they had a big sale going on everything, and I went in there, and they had those 2 jewelry boxes, and they're real pretty. The other one is back there in a bag. Take me forever to get back there and get it. But I was back there moving stuff around, and I saw it, and I was like, ooh, let me do a Mother's Day basket. Then I started that, and I was like, ooh, let me finish the Easter baskets. Then I started that, and I was like, ooh, let me go in the house. I need to cook dinner. Girl, I need a nap. That's what I need. Bonnie says that Hope talking about let's go eat lunch. I had to say okay because tomorrow I'm playing 6 so he can go out to sell and I can work. Ain't nobody got time for that. All right now. Sally Barlow says, hey, Monique. Hopes is laughing. She says, I will. Bonnie says 100 and she is laughing. All right, I don't know, but I done got a frog in my throat here. All right, so the next basket that I am going to do, I could do another villain, another teen basket, which I will do. And I don't know, I showed y'all these a while back. I got these at Bargain Hunt. And they can make their own freeze pops. But I'm going to put that in with this. And that's going to go in with the Tweety Bird set. I have several of these. I think Tweety Bird just slides out. Nope, it opens up. So I have several of these because if y'all remember, I picked these up for pennies on the dollar because Walmart didn't know what they were doing, and I wasn't finna try to tell them since they ain't sent me my check yet for every single time I've checked my own stuff out. So until I get a check, I ain't telling them nothing. They need to go back to training. Go on back through the in-service and stuff because they ain't give me no in-service. Just told me, here, scan your own stuff. Then they try to trick you and tell you, do you want your receipt emailed to me? You email me the receipt, the man gonna ask for it at the door. I don't have a receipt. It was sent to be an email. It ain't arrived yet. No, thank you very much. Print my receipt for me right now. Right now. Hope is laughing. Let's see. All right, y'all. I think I am caught up with all of the things. So I think I'm going to do another teen one next, but no, I'm not. Because I got to wrap some boxes for these. Because this last basket I have down here, I'm going to put, well, let me see. Maybe I'm not. Let me see. This is my last basket, y'all. And I don't think, I might have to do a box for Ariel. Because I don't think Ariel's going to fit. Yeah, she's not. She's too big for this. All right, so I will do the teen in this. And I'll have to wrap a box for Ariel. And her little stuff that's in there to go in the box. Because Ariel's too big. And that's okay. We're gonna give Ariel a box because I got plenty of boxes. And I think I'll wrap it with the wrap. I'm gonna wrap it with this. And y'all know I wrap some of my boxes with that Dollar Tree vinyl because it's already sticky. It's easy. All right, and I ain't got to do a whole lot of cut. I can just wrap. Cut it at the ends. It's just, to me, it's just easier than wrapping paper. So I use the Dollar Tree vinyl sometimes to wrap the box with. And from one roll, I can usually wrap 2 of those boxes that shall remain nameless. Y'all know what boxes I'm talking about. All right, let's see. All right, y'all, drop me some gold hearts. Once you come in, and if y'all hit my like button, thank you. I appreciate you. If you are in the bushes lurking, please hit the like button. We're happy that you're lurking, but I would love to see the like button. All right, let's see. Bragger Gifts Basket says, you keep running away from me. Would you mind speaking on credit card payments? How to? I can't find the prior discussion. Well, I don't mind speaking on it at all. I use Clover, and I will tell you that a lot of the information that I got, as far as setting it up and everything, different options I got from LBE watching her video. But I use Clover, and my business accounts with Bank of America. I've been with them for years, so I just put my Clover account with them because I also have my personal bank is a different bank. But with the debit card and credit card payments, I use the Clover. I'm not sure exactly what the percentage is, but um, when I put in whatever amount their basket is, it automatically adds the little fee, which it's not a whole lot. A lot of times it's like 35, 45 cents, something like that. And I let them know, yeah, it does charge you a fee for the debit card transaction. And most people are like, oh, yeah, that's fine. Um, and I run it. But now my little Clover card reader is not working. So I'm having to put my debit card stuff in manually, which is okay. But once I enter it and the amount that they owe, it processes it, and then they sign my screen or scribble on the screen because can't nobody sign nothing with their finger, not on no phone. Anyway, they scribble it on the screen, and then it completes the process and gives me the option to email them or text them a receipt. Um, LBE says, wait, your Clover account charges a fee? Yes, ma'am. Um, it's on certain cards, LBE. I'm not sure what the deal is with some of these cards that these people have, but it's only on certain cards. It doesn't charge everybody a fee. So I'll have to look that up and see exactly what card it is, because I figured it out a couple of weeks ago, but now I forgot exactly what kind of cards it is they're using that it's charging that fee on. But yeah, it does charge a fee on certain cards. Um, Sure Williams says, is Clover better than Square? I don't know. I've never used Square. The basket lady is in the building. Hello, darling. Welcome in. Says, hi, Katrina, everyone. LBE says, oh, okay, probably American Express. That's probably what it is, because American Express was the latest one or the last one that I've added. And I've had a couple of transactions, but I'll have to look at the transactions to see exactly which cards they were. Um, and American Express, I think I added them Christmas. I think it was Christmas time was when I got, or just before Christmas is when I got approved for American Express. They sent me something. I posted. It's in my post. I know that because I was just really proud of that. Don't ask me why, but I was. But yeah, it might be American Express. Monique says, "Hello, Basket Lady." Basket Lady says, "Hey, welcome in, y'all." But Dina, I like I said, a lot of the stuff that I learned watching LBE's videos on those on the Clover and all of that. And right now, I'm just trying to get them to call me back so I can get a new card reader. Because sitting there typing that stuff in manually is working my nerve, but it's okay. I'm gonna type it in because we're gonna get that money. um, but I take all forms of payment. I take the debit card, credit cards. Um, I do Cash App. I think the only payments I have not received or and no one's paid in is PayPal. And I have PayPal too, but I've never had anybody come up and say, "You take PayPal?" But they have said I have sold you through Venmo, Cash App, debit and credit cards, and cash. So right now, that's what I'm the forms of payment that I take. Are there any more? I ain't taking no what do you call it? Cryptocurrency. We ain't doing that. LBE says, sis, you know you don't have to type it in on the app. You can scan their card. I've tried LB, but for whatever reason, like I can't get the daggum card to scan, and my card reader is not working. the card reader won't charge up at all. And I done called these people twice and told them I need a new card reader. Need a new card reader. Let's see. Says the only thing it will ask you to type in is the CVV and the zip code. Okay, I'm gonna keep trying it again because it might just be that I ain't being patient enough because I will pull it up and then tap and nothing happens and I'll tap and nothing happens and I'll go, okay, manual. I just put it in. I probably need to slow down too. Give the phone time to respond. But I'm gonna try it because I'm going out selling tomorrow. And I got all my little Visa, MasterCard, American Express signs on my tent now. Dean says, does it run off your phone hotspot? Well, the app is on my phone. I have the app on my phone and on my iPad. So I have the app in two places. And the one thing that, and I tell everybody this, make sure you have unlimited data. Because every place you go is not going to have Wi-Fi. And where we're at, you might can tap into Kroger's Wi-Fi or something like that, but I have unlimited data, so I don't have to necessarily have Wi-Fi to do it. But you can also do those transactions through Clover without Wi-Fi or unlimited data. However, you can't verify the payment. In other words, until you get hooked up to Wi-Fi or data, you won't know if your payment went through or not. So I try to make sure I'm always got my data on so that it lets me know that the payment was successful, payment went through, or whatever the case may be. So no, it doesn't run off my hotspot. It's just actually on my phone and on my iPad. Crafty Leo, LBE, Clover never charges you fees. I looked at it and they do charge fees. Let me get the plan you got. Call them for me. Yeah, they Clover charges fees now. S. Marie is laughing at Crafty. But yeah, I don't think LBE didn't say they never charge fees now. But yeah, that's about all I'm knowing. I've never used Square though, so I'm not I'm sure of anything about Square. Crafty says she uses Square. Crafty Leo says, for real, Miss S. Marie. Yeah, they're good. I like Clover. I like it's a very, very easy and very, very user friendly. LBE says I get charged $15 a month for the service. Me too. I get charged monthly for the service, but there are certain cards that it charges a fee to, and I have to pull it up and and get back with y'all on that to find out exactly which cards those were. But there are certain cards that people use that I've had a couple of people used are used, and it charged them a fee. And I mean, I was going through the app and everything, looking at my setup, going, I don't have this set up to charge fees. What is this all about? And it took me a minute, and I did figure it out at one point, but I don't forgot now exactly what it was that they were charging for. Tariffs hadn't come out yet, so it wasn't a tariff that I'm aware of anyway. We're going to put this in with that. Let me get these price tags off of here because somehow or another, I don't even know why that's on there. Because I sure didn't pay no $8.99 for this. All right, let's see. LB says, I have never seen it charge the customer fee. Yeah, mine sure did. Let's see. Miss Rolita says it probably charged a fee for credit payments, not debits. I don't know, Rolita. I just know that it was two people and it charged them a fee, and I was like, because I don't want it to charge extra fees. um, I really don't. S. Marie says, y'all big time. I'm still trying to get the digital business cards going. S. Marie, Popple, Popple. Have you checked Popple out yet, S. Marie? I got that from LBE too, y'all. Y'all done told y'all, if y'all don't start going over there and taking them nuggets that she be putting out for you. But it's Popple is where my digital cards are at, and Popple has a free account and a paid one, paid subscription. So you have to go over there and look at what they offer and decide what's best for your business. But it is a good app. It really is. And you can print your QR code out and put it on your stuffs. LBE says, listen, I use stuff that makes my life easier. Thank you. Yes, you do. And I really appreciate you for it, because easy is what I like. I'm too old for hard. So that's why I be at LBE stuff. I'll be like, okay, I need to watch this video. That's why I keep telling y'all, go watch them videos, because she make it easier for you. She really does. S. Marie says, nah, I haven't checked. E told me, but ain't found the time. I'm gonna look after this live. Okay, Esmeralda, I'm gonna text you and see it too. Okay, I'm gonna text you and see. I'm gonna be like, "Did you look?" Every 5 minutes, I'm gonna text you. Did you look? Did you look? Can you see me now? Yes, definitely check it out. It's called Popple, P-O-P-L, P-O-P-P-L, or P-O-P-L, something like that. And it's really a good app. It really is. Um, I think the only thing that I have found, and it's not even with the app. It's like I have printed that QR code out on a lot of things. But sometimes when you get involved with the sale and you're talking about pricing and all this other stuff, you get all of that. You customer decides to buy it, you cash them out, and I have forgotten to even mention my QR code, and I'll be like, wait a minute, so I have started, like, I try to give somebody a piece of candy or something when they come to the table or whatever. And when they start making any inquiries, instead of initially answering their question, the first thing I'll do is go, well, go ahead and scan this QR code, because this will give you all my information for anything you want to order. And if you should happen to have a question come up later on, you have my information. You can text me, call me, or whatever, and we'll, go from there. And then after they scan it, and I'll go, now what questions do you have right now that I can help you with? And I try to do it that way so that I remember to have them scan the QR code. Esmery says, every time I sit down, the baskets just be looking at me. So I get up and work. I'm going to get it together, y'all. I know you are, honey. I know you are. Me too. I told you they keep multiplying. Every time I walk in here, I'm like, okay, let me make some more Easter baskets. LBE says, who you asking at, Hope? What Hope say? Let me see. Let me go back. I missed it. Hope says, can we get a business live? Yeah, who you asking, Hope? um, yeah, I have some business series that I have put out. They're on my membership channel though. Um, and like I said, I have been on here in especially like, if you want to learn about filing and doing a file type organization for your crafts and stuff like that, for your inventory and all that, then I go on there and look at how KOK has hers set up. Because KOK has a really, really good filing system with her um, inventory. So does Divine Creations. Nicole has an excellent inventory setup, and she has a whole video on the inventory app that she's using and how to use that app. So I definitely will go back to her to watch those things. And like I said, LBE had the credit card, debit card, how she accepts payments and how she set hers up. She has those videos, and I go back and watch those. So I've gotten a lot of information from across the board, and not just one person. So it would have to be a business panel to teach all of that. Hope says everyone that have the knowledge. I hear you, girl. LB is laughing, says, I hope not me. I can't even think straight right now. Hope is laughing. LB says, I may get my brain back in June or July. That's what I said the other day. I'm like, yeah, ask me in June or July. S. Marie says, inventory, KOK, and Divine Creations. Absolutely. S. Marie says, payment methods, LBE. Absolutely. That's where I got it from. As you can see, I haven't really, I have the inventory app that Divine has. However, I haven't started using it yet because I said I want to get rid of my inventory that's in here and start fresh. So that means it's probably going to be right after Father's Day, because I still have Father's Day inventory from last year, and I don't want to put any of that on this app. I did put a few things on there, like those I can't even, they're back there. Anyway, they're I decorations that you get from Dollar Tree, the face gems, I think they're called. And I still have a bunch of those, but I did put those on the app because those are what I was practicing using the app with. But it's definitely a good video. It's definitely worth watching. And that's Nicole, Divine Creations, with that particular one. KOK has a few of her lives where she talks about her filing system and how she does it. And she can go right to the bin and know what's in there because of the way that she does that. KOK, some of hers involves writing things down. And with Divine's, she scans her inventory in. Some of it she types in, but most of it she scans in. Um, so yeah, definitely. Um, in June or July would be probably the best time for me to do that inventory stuff. Hope says at LB, you don't have to do it right now, maybe after Mother's Day. Hope says, sis, none of us are thinking straight right now. You got that right, honey. You got that right. My daughter came in here and asked me for the car keys, and I had them in my hand, and I'm looking. I am looking. She says, Mama. I said, what? She said, what are you looking for? I said, my phone. Well, my phone was on the stand behind me because guess what? I was on it. I was talking on the phone. She says, your phone is right there. I'm like, okay, here, take these keys and go. Because right now you're making me crazy. I'm trying to do some stuff. So it is a little bit crazy right now. But yes, that is definitely where I got information from, y'all. I go back to everybody's old videos and watch them, um, just to get gems in that information so I can build. Because that's my goal. The basket lady says, I will definitely be looking at their videos because my inventory app is a piece of paper with everything that's in containers. Ooh. Brenda Douglas is in the building, says, hi, Katrina. Hello, hello. Now, KOK has something like that, but I think hers is a printout. The basket lady says, then I have to search each container. Oh, no. Yeah, that would make me crazy, but I'm with you right now. But like I said, that's going to not be too long me doing that. So I'm just trying to get through the stuff that I have purchased over the year. Once I get all of this stuff made and out of here, when I start buying new stuff is when, and that will probably be June, July, August, September to get ready for Christmas and stuff like that. I'll be working more with that app that Divine showed and incorporating some of the KOK, the LLC, and some of the KOK's ideas for storage and inventory as well. So, yeah, I'm tired of searching these containers, but that's what we did this time around because I decided I was not putting all of this stuff that I already had in the app. That was going to take way too long, and it's just me. And Chandrell sometimes. Chandrell ain't the best employee sometimes. She definitely is not. Right on Gives Creations. Miss Stephanie is in the building, says, hey, beautiful, and happy Friday, everyone. Happy Friday to you. So that is what I am working on right now. And I'm going to finish some of these baskets tonight. At least 3 more tonight that I know right off the top of my head. No, I got to make boxes too. So we're going to figure it out. Still Classy says, hey, Stephanie. All right, y'all. So that's all I got tonight, y'all. I really appreciate y'all taking the time to pop up in here with me. And for all the thumbs up, can I get 15 more? Y'all lurking in the bushes, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. If you hadn't hit it yet, go ahead and hit it. Somebody might have hit it or didn't hit it and they left. Or they came in and forgot to hit it. So y'all go and hit that thumbs up. I want at least 50 before I leave here, y'all. That's 15 more. 15 more likes. Look, 36. Come on. Can I get a 37, 37, 37, 37, 37? Come on, 37. Hit 37 for me. Uh, right on. Stephanie says, hey, classy, beautiful, wonderful live from Lisa Bell. Thank you, darling. I appreciate you. Look at that, 37. Look, I know if I ask for 50, I can get 50. I don't want to tear up my cup. That they know better than to touch this cup, okay? And this got my iced coffee in it, y'all. That's what I'm drinking. Like, I don't think I need iced coffee this late at night. But that's what I'm drinking. Iced coffee. Hope says, y'all, please, beautiful, if y'all using the Jello cups in y'all baskets. I did a test run today while selling. They melted and leaked into their bag. Well, I'm glad you had them in a bag. I see 38, Lisa. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all come on, but I see 40 now. 10 more, y'all. Yeah, I'm glad you had them in a bag, honey, because I got those little Temu bags. They're shrink wrap bags is what they are, but they're about this big. They're not big at all. And if any chocolates that I used, like those Tootsie Rolls, I put them in those little bags just in case. But it ain't been hot enough here in Georgia for anything to start melting just yet. So, and I do have boxes of chocolate that are good that I was going to use for Mother's Day, but I'm just like, I don't know. We're going to see. Basket Lady is laughing. She says, oh no, Hope. I know, right? Essence Joy says, hey, 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 darling. Thank you for popping in. Hope says they come in the bag at Dollar Tree. Oh, okay. Well, I've never bought them, so I have to look at it. But I put even those wrapped candies and stuff. Look, and this was another nugget I got from LBE, y'all. When I first started making baskets last year, okay, and I was putting the candy in with the baskets and in the baskets and stuff, and LBE said wrap them candies up because they might take on the taste of some of your perfumes and stuff. So yeah, Yeah, I've been following the advice since last year. And I'm gonna need for y'all to get on that wagon too. Because y'all put some really, really good nuggets and advice out here. It is very much appreciated by me. Um, so I may not necessarily LLC a basket, but I will LLC that advice in a minute because I'm out here building a business. And, if you're going to learn from people that have already done these things. Or already some of these people have made the mistakes for you so you don't have to. All you got to do is go back, watch some of their videos, and they will help. They will definitely help. Um, let's see. Hope says it was 85 degrees here today. Where are you at, Hope? I knew at one point, I think. Where are you at, Hope? Normal Boone, I have had stuff melt in 30-degree weather, but the sun was shining on them. Yeah. If they're in direct sunlight, they definitely can melt. Keisha Fountains in the building says, "Hey everyone, hello, darling. Thank you for popping in." The basket lady says it's 90 degrees in Nevada today. Yeah, Nevada is hot. Now that ain't no way around that. Nevada is hot in the wintertime. It is a hot place. Um, she says she wanted to go out and said nope. Stephanie says I'm refused to add candles and candy during my street sales. Okay. Hope says wrap y'all ices also, especially if you're putting them with stuffed animals. Yes. So these are one of the things that I stick in those bags, because and that's why that Kool-Aid looked like it did, because I had shrunk wrap it in the bag and I just taped it up on the top. But one of my snow cones popped in the box, and I don't know how it did that, but it popped in the box and it was leaking, just in the box that it was in. And I had to wipe down all the rest of the snow cones, and it was just that one. But I don't know. You couldn't even see where it was open at, but it was empty. So I know that was the one that was leaking. So I put all of that stuff in little bags. um, okay, you're in Florida. Okay. Ashley is in the building. Says hi, Katrina. Hi, everyone. Hello, RA Baskets, Miss Ashley. Thank you for coming in. Right on Gifts Creations. Miss Stephanie says it gets 95 in Texas. Yeah, it gets hot here in Georgia. It just ain't hot yet. 9 more likes, y'all, then I'm gonna let you go. I promise. Basket Lady says you got me beat, Stephanie. Gosh, yeah. I mean, it gets hotter than that in Texas because y'all had some triple digits last year. Texas, sure enough had some triple digits last year. Had me going shaking my head. I refuse to complain about the heat in Georgia because when Texas was spitting out triple digits, I said, yeah, no, could not be me. Um, ain't no way. It don't. I'm from Hawaii, y'all. It don't get hot like that in Hawaii. Um, 85, 95 in Hawaii ain't nothing like 85, 95 in Texas because Hawaii always has that trade winds, and the trade winds, of course, because it's an island, are constantly blowing around the island. All right, and they kind of figure eight like that. So even on a hot day, it's cool because there's always a cool breeze blowing. And that's because of the water. The water is cool, and so the breeze blows off that water, and it's real cool there. So, um, Stephanie says, "Yep," and that's in May. It reaches 110 in August. Yeah, I know y'all. Y'all remember that? Y'all had triple digits last year, and I was like, "Yeah, thank you, Lord, for Georgia." Even though it gets hot here too, it don't. We didn't have no triple digits last year that I'm aware of. I think the most that I saw last year was 98. And now it may have. I have to look it up, but I don't remember it being no triple digits here in Georgia. Hope says definitely gets hot here. Yes, I'm not sure exactly where that is in Florida, but I have been to Orlando. I've been to Jacksonville. Of course, Jacksonville was closer to the winter time, so it wasn't as hot. But I have been it was so hot. One time we went to Orlando. I've been to Orlando 3 times. We went on a family trip to Orlando, and the one time that the family went, when I tell you it was hot, we went to SeaWorld. And when you walk through SeaWorld, they have those mist sprays. Man, we were ducking into those mist sprays trying to get that mist. It was so hot in there. And we stayed in the igloos where the penguins are, because them little ice igloos was just as cold as all get out. So we spent a lot of time with the penguins, y'all. We really did, because it was hot, hot. Basket Lady says, my son lives in Hawaii, and I don't understand how he can complain coming from Nevada. Yeah. Yeah, because it is nowhere near it. I mean, when I tell you 85 in Nevada is a completely different 85 in Hawaii. It really is. There's a big difference. You want to cool off in Hawaii, all you got to do is find your shade tree and stand under it. You're going to cool off, because in the shade, it just 40 degrees cooler. And I don't know why that is either, other than the trade winds, because there are a lot of the trade winds are constantly figurating the island, because it is an island, and it's not windy, but you can feel the cool breeze all the time. So that I can deal with that. Hope says, I'm a few minutes from Orlando. Okay, well there you go, because I know it's scorching in Orlando, because I've been there several times. Well, not several, at least 3 times. Might have been more than 3, because I done did about 8 cruises now. So, and several of those were out of Orlando. But yeah, that part. So we ain't looking forward to the heat, y'all. Now, one of the things I do plan to do is I want to try to do a back to school, my own pop up in my spots for back to school when they start selling back to school items, because I want to get rid of all these backpacks too. So I'm going to fill those with school items and see if I can get rid of the backpacks for school. And like I said, that's just going to be not necessarily a holiday pop-up, but it's going to be mentioned the 4th of July, and I'm like, I don't know about that one. But we'll see. Any 42, y'all. Come on now. 8 more. I want 8 more. Y'all open some more devices. Hit the like button 8 more times. Chandrell, if you're looking at your mother, hit the like button. She needs 8 more. No, I'm going to let y'all go. I'm going to let you go. And I appreciate y'all spending this time with me. Go get those nuggets from all these wonderful, beautiful, fantabulous creators on here that have kind of laid that wax down and threw some beans on there so you wouldn't slip and fall. They done already did that for you. All you got to do is go watch, listen, and learn. I hope that everyone builds the way they want to build. Absolutely builds the way you want to. Keisha says, y'all are making... Wait a minute. You jumped right on up there, honey. She says, y'all are making me jealous. I'm in Iowa, and 50 degrees for us is a heat wave right now. Woo, child. I hope you never have to get into no heat wave. Woo. No, ma'am. Still classy with the gold heart. Monique says, good night. Hope says, about to like from her husband and son account. Well, thank you. We have 44, 4 more, and I'm going to let you go. Auntie's Gifts and More says, I will catch the replay. All right, honey, hit that like button. S. Marie said 100. Yes. Lisa Bell says, good night with the gold hearts. S. Marie with the gold hearts. Keisha says, I'm hoping for 50 degrees for streets and each baskets. All right, honey. The basket lady says, let me go on the TV. Yeah, look at that. 45, 46. Can I get a 47, 47, 47, 47? Lisa Bell said 5 more. I see 4 more over here, y'all. We almost there. All right, y'all. So that is my plan for tonight. I do plan to go out. Now, I did say this. I might get a U-Haul for Easter weekend so I can make sure I can get everything out in one shot. That just depends on how many baskets I have left uh for that weekend. And Easter this particular time of year is not one of those times that I have to reserve the U-Haul today. We have plenty of U-Hauls available. So if I need to get one next weekend, I'll be able to get one. All right, so you all be safe out there selling your Easter baskets and your Mother's Day baskets. Please be safe because, like I said, we're going to keep John in our prayers and hope that she's able to recover. Um, and right now, she's saying insurance is telling her they will not pay for it. So, she's lost quite a bit. So keep her in your prayers. That she will be able to recover some of this loss, make more baskets with inventory that she still has. And you all continue to uplift each other, support each other, love each other, be kind to each other. It costs absolutely nothing to be kind. Absolutely nothing. All right. But to not be kind could cost you your salvation. So be kind to everyone that you see, meet in the streets. Be vigilant in your safety as well. All right. So thank you all for popping into the Crafty Corner tonight. You all be blessed, but most importantly, be a blessing. Love you all. Bye bye.